Claude just launched Managed Agents and I've been playing around with them for the last few hours. Let me give you a demonstration of what I've done, how you can create your own Managed Agents, and a few details that I think people are missing when it comes to this exciting new feature. Let's get into it. So in a nutshell, what are managed agents? Managed agents is effectively an agent or an AI that's sitting in the cloud waiting for a trigger, whether that's from an app, an MCP, or a prompt. It's then able to action that and do things along the way, such as write to a database or interact with other MCPs. It will run to get a task done completely automatically using Anthropic's Claude models. There are many different implementations of this. This is just Claude's own implementation. So let's jump into the classic comparison people are going to make with these managed agents, and that is no doubt going to be the NAN killer. So just to demonstrate that and demonstrate what I've been doing and how you might replace NAN with a managed agent, what I've got here is a workflow that you might have seen me talk about on this show before, that every time I upload a YouTube video, I actually transcribe it and write a description based on the transcription of the video. So I create talking points and all the rest of it, and then I update the description and tags below, which you will probably see. I'm not ashamed about using AI to write my dumbass descriptions. It saves me a hell of a lot of time. So traditionally, and you'll see where I've kind of broken it up here, I throw it to Gemini to actually take the transcript and do all the rest of it. And I've given it a prompt here: you're a social media manager, create a description. And there are a few other things that I have done, writing blog posts, which I'm not really doing anything with, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm sending it to Notion. So what I've done, I've created an agent with managed agents, and we'll get into the nitty gritty on how you can, because you might not you do it in such a manual way, but you first need to create a session, and then you trigger that agent, and then you poll that agent until it's responded, and then I take that response and do what I want with it. So it's a little bit more involved, but it means I get to use Claude, Opus, Sonnet, and Haiku as my agents instead of, say, Gemini, or going through just a simple chat interface. Now I have two options. I can keep this as it is, as a hybrid solution, keeping the agent over on Anthropic side and then the architecture around it inside of NAN, or I could attempt to move this entire workflow inside of managed agents using MCPs and various ways to trigger this managed agent. But I just wanted to show that we can still trigger it using regular old post requests inside of our current systems or a custom implementation, or you can run it completely over on Anthropic's side, which really leverages it a bit better than this example. So how do we create a managed agent, whether we're going to use it in our own tools or on Claude's infrastructure? If we jump into the docs, now they have a CLI where you can actually just create the agent from your terminal, and you can install that with brew, install Anthropic's tap ant, or through the binary if you're on Mac, and then Linux WSL. You got the instructions there. You create an agent, you give it a name, you set what model you want it to use, you give the system prompt that what you want it to do basically, and then any tools and things like that you want it to use. Don't worry so much about this. We're just starting with the CLI stuff, and we'll get into the thing that you're likely going to do. Then you need to create a cloud environment. So you create the cloud environment, which depending on what you want to do, you might want it to be Python, Node, and all the rest of it. You might want it to have a database. It's very, very versatile. And then this is what I've started to do inside of NAN. You basically create a session with a specific agent, with a specific environment ID, and that triggers the agent. I just poll that session ID that I got when I created that session until it gives me back a response. What you're likely going to do is go to the Claude console, which is platform.claude.com, and you've got this new managed agents situation here. And the quick start means you can prompt your agent what you want it to do, or you can start with some templates, which gives you an idea of the versatility of this. So as a support agent, you're going to respond to Slack messages and use the Notion database as an information or knowledge base to respond to Slack messages. And this is using MCPs. So this is in a way that you can trigger some of these AI agents, which again, reminding you of the similarities with NAN. So I could say here, you are a support message that responds to YouTube messages with a joke and an answer to their question. It's going to do all the heavy lifting Now, it's at this point we could change this to Opus or Haiku even, but Sonnet seems to be the one that they recommend when creating these agents. You can keep refining, but we're just going to create the agent, and it's going to send that post request, which is just that ant command that we saw earlier. And now we're going to configure the environment that it sits within. Now, you don't need to worry about whether it's Python, this or that. It will figure it out from the agent that you've set up. So it's going to ask some clarifying questions. We could probably use the same environment there, so we could do that, or you could create a new one. They share a lot of similarities. They're just a basic agent that's sitting in the cloud. So here we go. We're testing it, and we can do a test run. So it's giving me an example of what we could send it. Let's say, what's your system setup? It's probably not going to know this, to be honest, but you get the point. So it's going to show you that it's sending that. That's the curl request that it's sending. It's going to run the agent. Great question. Here's how I'm set up. I'm configured as a YouTube. So it's actually answered it as the agent. But point is, we could send it an actual comment, probably, again, configuring an MCP, a knowledge base, or something like that on commonly asked questions, so it's able to answer more accurately. And now this just exists in the cloud. Now we've got my two agents set up here. The sessions you're able to track, and if we click into some of these, you can see the timeline of events and the response, and dig into what's happened and debug it and various things like that, which is quite cool. And you can even store credentials. That means it can access some of these knowledge bases and stuff like that. Now you might be thinking, I can already do this with the Claude API, right? And I think you're right in the demonstrations I've given you here are fairly simple. But if we go into the docs, what they've got here is basically what we were talking about, is the Messages API versus Claude Managed Agents. So what it is, direct model prompting access. This is probably something like the YouTube thing, which could in theory be done by the Messages API. Pre-built configured agent harness that runs in managed infrastructure. That's key there, because again, we're talking about databases, we're talking about MCPs, we're talking about a shared knowledge base, which we'll get into in a sec. Best for custom agent loops and fine-grained control, right? Really simple stuff that you just need question, answer. These Claude Managed Agents are better for long-running tasks and asynchronous work. So something that's already set up, something that's good to go, and is just living in the cloud. Claude Managed Agents provides the harness and infrastructure for running Claude as an autonomous agent. Instead of building your own agent loop, tool execution, and runtime, you get fully managed environment where Claude can read files, run commands, browse the web, and execute code securely. So in the Messages API, you need to provide it everything that it needs to do to get the job done. Whereas in the Managed Agents, it's an agent. It will do things. It will do things on its own accord until the job is complete. The harness supports built-in prompt caching, compaction, and other performance optimizations for high-quality, efficient agent outputs. Now, unfortunately, Anthropic are really gearing the Claude Max subscriptions directly to Claude Code and their AI chat. You are priced per the API prices for billing, and you are subjected to rate limiting. And in case you've been living under a rock, the pricing for Opus is $5 in, $25 out per million. Sonnet is $3 in, $15 out, and then Haiku is $1 in, $5 out. It's kind of a shame that we can't deploy these on Google Vertex, because we do get faster and more consistent throughput using Google Vertex. It's only done through Claude's infrastructure, which tends to be fairly slow. But a plethora of tools are available for these agents. So you've got the typical ones here, bash, read, write, all the rest of it. And then you configure the tools that are here. But again, if you're using the console, you'll most probably figure all this out. But if you do want to get into the nitty gritty of it, then you do have tools available to you. Again, MCPs, whether they're built by you or these third-party systems, has access to all of that. And you do have access to memory stores as well, which are really good for obviously using multiple agents along the similar lines that want to share information. You could, in theory, have this all stored in a Notion database, so it's easier to kind of manage, but you can also create a store here, seed it with some content, and then attach the store to the session when you create it. You do need to request access to it, which I've done, and I'll share information as it comes available. You can also work with files, so you do have the Files API here, attaching documents, PDF support, and images and vision is also available. These are charged extra by my understanding, depending on its size. You can even create the skills here, and these are the default ones it has access to should you need them. So as you can see, it's a lot more in depth than what's initially thought about when having all of these managed agents. Now, what are my thoughts on this? To be honest, the price of Claude makes this a hard thing to actually recommend unless you really want Claude models for doing this sort of stuff. I do think it's a bit overkill. You do have the niceties like MCPs, like skills to be able to enhance and provide bigger options for you when you're creating a managed agent. However, many of those tasks could be done with NAM, which I'm hosting it like for free here. Obviously, I'm paying for hostage. And whilst it might be a little bit more technical to set up, I still get the option to fire triggers. I can not only integrate with MCPs, but also actually none of these are MCPs. They're using an APIs in order to get what I want done. I also have the option to use Google, which is again a free model that I get with my Google Workspace plan. So this is a very cheap way to get the same job done. However, you can't argue with the simplicity of setting it up. You can't argue with the infrastructure and the ecosystem around these Claude agents. But what you can argue is the price. I would only really give Claude and Opus like the hardest challenges. They are a nice to have, but because I can't do this under my own personal Claude Max plan, it's all extra usage. And in fact, just running this today, not too bad, 19 cents, but we've been running some very, very simple tasks. If you've got one that's going to be running for a long amount of time. And having said that, what's good is that it doesn't seem to get charged on time. Like, you get the infrastructure for free, which is another really nice thing. However, they are a pricey model, so you're charged on tokens. I think it's a great option for those who want the very best AI, but I do think I'll be sticking to NAN, combination of OpenClaw and other more cost-effective solutions. So I hope this gives you a deep dive into managed agents and you understand them a little bit more. Like, subscribe and all the rest of it. Thank you to my Patreons who support me directly. Until next time, keep on vibing.